I'm live on YouTube. I said, yeah, I am. No one's in the room. I just went live. I can't hear you. Oh, wow, there's people in the room. Hello. Please like the video, especially if you would like me to answer a yes or no question. I ask that you please just drop the cards. I ask that you please like the video in return. Nobody wants me to answer a yes or no question? Anybody? Those who are just sitting there staring at me, can you say hello? Can you at least like the video instead of just staring at me, spying on me? Hi. Hi, Sutton. Thank you to those who liked the video. Thank you. Hi, John. I'm in Sydney, Australia. Pagan witchcraft practitioner. Hello. Awesome. Hi, Carl. Welcome, everyone. If anybody has a yes or no question, I can answer for you. But please remember, tarot's not set in stone. and it's just for entertainment purposes only. If you get the answer you like, then manifest it and work with the energy. Can I pull 3 for Aries? No, I'm just doing yes or no questions. Hello, Louisiana. I'm in Sydney, Australia. It is 1:30 in the afternoon. I'll be going to the gym soon. Wish me luck. Trying to stick to a diet and exercise routine, which I keep failing. Do I have a pendulum? I do, but I haven't learned how to use a pendulum. I mainly follow astrology, tarot. I read tarot, and I'm a psychic medium. I am interested in everything else, but I don't practice everything else. But I do, I do have an interest in those things. It's 8:30 p.m. Okay, so not too bad. I should get some people coming in then. Was I on Mum POV? What's that? Yeah, I know, E. I have used my pendulum. Where are you going? Audrey. I'm just asking my daughter where she's going. Okay. You really appreciate it if that was the case. Never mind, I look like the other girl in your search history. Okay. Hi, Avinash. E, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm looking so pretty. Thank you. You're about to hit the sack. Maryland. Enjoy your sleep. Guys, if you can please hit the like button, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you have a yes or no question, please put it in the comments. Thank you, E. Good night, you too. My cheeks, my lips, and my eyes, and my hair. I do tarot. Dark forces into your life. What? Nobody can force darkness into your life unless you let them. You're in control of your reality. The advice is to not believe, don't believe that there's dark forces. Believe in the light. Grave robbing. Hi, Nalanala. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I'm sure I did. So I'm answering yes or no questions. If you don't get your question answered, then I'm sorry. These are for free. If you don't get it answered, you don't get it answered. If you do, you do. Hi, Mike. Oh, Matt Rife is coming here and he sold out. He'll be here next year. I do have one child, but she's an adult. Okay, to entertain you, to entertain myself, because nobody's asking yes or no questions, I'm going to do an all signs reading. I look 30. Thank you. I'm 45. No, my daughter does not have kids. She hasn't even had her first boyfriend. She's 22. I do wish she would meet a boy, a man. I do not go live every day, no. I know I should. Okay, I'm going to do... Wow, did Matt Rife really do that? Wow. I'm going to do an all signs reading. So whatever comes out. I'm going to start with Aries. And I'm wrecking my cards. Damn it. I'm starting with Aries. What deck is this? I forgot what it's called. Let me see. This one. When you can, please and thank you. Srianese. I was answering yes or no questions, but nobody was answering them. So I'm doing an all signs reading and I'm starting with Aries. I'm doing all the signs and it's just a message for each sign. So if you resonate, you resonate. Okay. So universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for all signs, starting with Aries. What message do you have? Spirit, what message do you have for Aries? Ace of Cups reverse. This is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy. I feel like the message for this is for those who are trying to get pregnant. It's a no for now. Or there could be pregnancy complications. So if you're pregnant, be careful. Watch out for some, watch out. Look after yourself. Taurus. King of Wands in the reverse. Be careful of someone who is not, not being kind and not being loyal. And they're just, they're only looking out for themselves. And maybe they're violent. Maybe this person does not speak to you in the way that you deserve to be spoken to. They're not treating you the way you deserve to be treated. That's Taurus. Gemini. Ten of Swords reverse. This is your energy, Gemini. There's something that you've got yourself out of, okay? So it's now time to pull yourself together and start over. Leave the past in the past. You've escaped something. For example, if you got out of a toxic relationship, then give yourself a pat on the back. Message for Cancer. My accent. I can't stand the Aussie accent. Three of Pentacles for Cancer, Capricorn energy. I feel like this is to do with work. I'm just trying, I haven't got the specific message yet, but it's to do with working with other people. I feel like for some of you it's a second job. And it involves, it involves teamwork. It involves working for others. Something that you may commit to. And I don't know if I feel like some of you may commit and you don't really want to commit. So like people pleasing energy. Might not be work, could be something else. Message for Leo. 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. If there's been some drama or conflict that you've been involved in, it's time to walk away from that, because I'm getting conflict and drama. And this is about walking away from it. It's just about throwing your hands up in the air and you're like, I can't win with you. I'm walking away. All right. Message for Virgo. High Priestess in the reverse. This is Pisces energy. You're not listening to your intuition about something. So you need to take a step back, take some time out, sit in the quiet, go sit in your backyard, listen to the birds, meditate, listen to your higher self. You're not listening to your intuition. So you may be lying to yourself about something or denying something. Libra, message for Libra. 3 of Swords, Libra energy. This is heartbreak and pain and grief and sorrow and sadness and despair and depression and crying. This is pain. What more can I say? Heartbreak. It could be a prediction for some of you. I hope it's not. Maybe someone's going to break your heart. Maybe you're going through a heartbreak. Maybe it's time to forgive so you can heal and move on. Message for Scorpio. Justice, this is Libra energy. Scorpio, there could be a legal issue coming up. You could be going through a legal issue. If you are, then there's nothing to worry about. This is good karma. This is balance. This is law and order. This is justice. Others of you, this could be an apology from someone who's ready to, to balance the scales, to be fair, to come forward, to apologize, to admit their wrongdoing. Others of you, this can be contracts, binding agreements, life lessons, settlements, and decisions that need to be made to maintain justice. Sagittarius, message for Sag. The World card. Okay, this is all signs of the zodiac, and this is the last card of the tarot journey. It's the end of something. This is closure. This is the end of a cycle. This is also accomplishing something, achieving a goal, reaching a goal. It's victory, it's success. It can also be travel for some of you, so travel coming up. But this is fulfillment, and this is completion. Others of you, it could be the ending of a relationship. It's come full circle. You've been repeating the same thing over and over, and now it's closing out. Time to move on and time to learn the lesson and move on. Capricorn. Mercury retrograde. I know, I haven't been able to speak properly. The Chariot reversed for Capricorn. This is Cancer energy. You're not... Capricorn, how do I put this into words? You're not realizing that you do have the power. You do have the power to move, to shift something, to move forward in something. You could be people pleasing. You could be holding back on something to please someone, to not step on eggshells, something like that. This is a lack of direction, a lack of self-control, a lack of willpower. It's being blocked by obstacles. It's frustrations. But you do have the power. You need to be more forceful. Aquarius. I have done Aries, sorry. I'll let you know what it was in a minute. 8 of Cups reversed for Aquarius. This is Pisces energy. There's something that you really need to walk away from, and you're not doing it, Aquarius. Something or someone or a situation, a relationship. This is having trouble walking away from someone or something. It's a fear. It's a fear of moving on. So you're staying stagnant. And Pisces. The 4 of Pentacles reversed. This is Capricorn. Pisces, it's time to release the energy of worrying about your finances. And I'm a Pisces sun, so I can relate to that. Release that energy, let it go. Just tell the universe what you want and say it is done. You don't know when or how or where it's coming to you, but it is done. Release the energy of worrying about your finances, but be careful with your finances, Pisces. Are you gambling? Are you overspending? This can be about like giving away too much. It's also about needing to let go. So let go of people, places, things, money. I just feel like it's, you need to let go of that worry about your finances. Okay, so Aries was Ace of Cups, and what I was picking up from that was those who are trying to get pregnant, it's not happening now. Those who are pregnant, be careful because there could be complications. The Ace of Cups in the reverse is also related to a blockage when it comes to a new beginning in love. So maybe you're needing to take care of yourself and fill your own cup of love up before somebody else can join you. It's also sadness and pain, unrequited love, heartbreak, blocked and repressed emotions. Can be miscarriage, guys. So I hope nobody resonates with that. Okay, Coke, sorry, guy. Oh, hi, Jean. I was answering yes or no questions, but nobody was asking, so I did an all signs quick reading. You caught me live, yay. So I went live on my Facebook page and nobody came in. I only waited 5 minutes because I get impatient. Nobody came in, so I went live on TikTok. I did a few yes or no questions. I did a free mini read for someone. Nobody purchased any mini reads at all during that live. I was on there for over an hour and a half. It can just get, it can get a bit, what's the word? Draining, sitting there waiting. That's why I really prefer to have people book readings with me. Venture Quest, you've got a yes or no question. Will you reach that forever purpose? Bernardo, I am single. Cringe. Okay, Venture Quest, yes or no for you? Will you reach your purpose? Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Yes or no, what message do you have for Venture? Thank you, Jean. Venture, message for Venture. You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm getting a lost energy. Feeling lost, not feeling that sense of fulfillment. This is Capricorn energy. This is wasting time. This is putting energy into things that you're not into, that you're not interested in, that things that are not making you feel whole and full and happy. This is a lack of ambition. It's delays. It's disappointment. So to answer your question, there's delays and disappointment before you reach that purpose. So I guess you have some soul searching to do. It took you a second to remove. Thanks, Jean. All right. E, will she ever reach out? Yes or no? Thank you, Venture. Good to know that you resonated. You've got some soul searching to do. E, will she ever reach out? Yes or no? Yes. I was about to keep shuffling, but I got your card already. This is somebody reaching out. Page of Cups, this is Pisces energy. This is somebody offering, offering an apology or offering attention, or a conversation or a date, offering their energy, their love, their cup of love. It's small though, it's not somebody giving you their heart. It's just, it's just innocent and a conversation. So, it's like somebody texting you, hey, how are you? Good luck. No, it didn't fly out, but it caught my attention, so that was the card I had to go with. Will I ever find love again? GV Tarot, I will. I will. I know I will. I don't know when, but I will. The person needs to be, they need to be on the same level. I don't feel like I'm vibrating at a level that I need to be vibrating at yet before I do meet that person. I'm still going through my shadow work. I'm only human. Will the person on your mind reach out by the end of the year? Okay, Jean, yes or no? Hi, Chanel. I do want to visit the USA. I don't know if I want to visit while Trump's in charge, though. I have the love of my daughter. I do, even though she can be a bitch. No, I love her. All right. Jean, yes or no? Jean, your card. Look what I got at the bottom. Look at the card. The Devil. This is Capricorn energy. So this person could possibly be reaching out in Capricorn season, which is the end of the year. That's the end of December, January. But the Devil is, this is toxic and negative. This is obsession energy, addiction energy, mental health energy, toxic, negative energy. So I don't know if this person's no good for you. That's up to you to decide. Or this could just simply be confirming that, hey, you are going to hear from this person in Capricorn season. Devil. Hi, Brazil. Hi, Concierto. My ex was Brazilian. I like to ride horses. No, I don't ride horses. But they're my favorite animal. My favorite foods, I don't have favorite foods. I am vegan though. I don't really have favorites. I don't know. My daughter says I don't really have an identity. Okay, Jean. Well, I felt like that person, the Devil, I think the Devil has already answered that question, but let's get one more, just for clarification. That's all right, Jean. Vegemite. I love Vegemite. You can only spread a little bit, though. Americans don't usually know how to spread it on the toast. You just need a little bit with butter. All right, one more shuffle, Jean. Okay, Jane, I've got your card. It's telling me that this person, Page of Pentacles reversed, this is Virgo energy. And this is kind of telling me that this person doesn't really have anything to offer you. They could be younger than you, or they could just be more immature than you. They may not be, they may not be a person who's very stable or secure with their finances or within themselves. Their maturity. But yeah, to answer the question, this is just like immature energy, someone who doesn't really have anything to offer you. That's what it's telling me. But use your own intuition, Jean. Chicken salt. I love chicken salt. It's hard to find vegan chicken salt though. You need a new person, yeah. You're welcome, Jean. Okay. Thanks, Jane. Let's see what the tarot says about me meeting someone new. I'm gonna see what it says. Yeah, I'd love to visit the US. I just need to have discipline in saving money and making money. All right. Spirit guides, am I going to meet anybody this year before 2026? Okay. No, I'm not. I got the heartbreak card, 3 of Swords. This is sadness and pain and grief and despair and heartbreak and crying. It's separation, it's absence, it's loneliness, it's ill health, conflict, sorrow, disorder, confusion. No, I won't be meeting anyone this year, but I can change the energy. I can change, change where I go, change who I talk to. I can change my reality, change my choices. I don't have to accept that. Yeah, the cards can be wrong, Tommy, because it's not set in stone. Sometimes the cards can pick up on potential energy, but you can change it. Other times, I could be interpreting the energies, the cards. I could be making the wrong interpretation, which means I'm wrong. Doesn't really necessarily mean the cards were wrong. I was just interpreting them wrong. But yeah, they're not always right. But it's got to do with reading energy and being able to interpret that energy. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? What's Yu-Gi-Oh? That's a cartoon, right? I don't tend to do a lot of my own readings anymore, Tommy. Every now and then I do my cards and they're always right. Yeah, they are. They've always been right. I reckon 99% of the time. Ever since I started reading for myself 30 years ago. And I didn't really know how to read tarot until 6 years ago. I was just reading out of the book. I didn't know all the different meanings to the cards, but it was always right. Anime card magical monsters. Yeah. Yeah, energy changes, especially. That's so true, Jean. Yeah. Change perspectives, yeah. Perspective is everything. I'm always telling people, I always tell people, your reality is based on your perceptions and experiences. I don't share the same reality as you do. We all have our beliefs, opinions, experiences, actions, choices, perceptions, and yours is not above mine. I always tell people we're no more important than any other living being in the universe. Some people, their ego, they let their ego get the better of them and they believe that they're more important than, a cow or a chicken or a fly or a mosquito. No, we're not. We value our lives more than we value the life of a fly. Doesn't make us more important than the fly, does it? Just because we value our lives more. Anyway, that's my philosophy for the day. What is tarot? How do you explain what tarot is? It's a few thousand years. How many? Wait, 4,000 or 5,000? I think it's over 5,000 years old, and they were first invented just as a card game. But then, you know, the spiritual messages were coming from them, and people were able to turn them into spiritual messages, basically. And every card just relates to our everyday lives. The major arcana are big things that happen in our life, like having a baby, getting married, getting a new job, you know, the big things. And the minor arcana are the little things, little day-to-day things. People set in their ways, yes, very true. Concierto, should you ask if the company that you're waiting for answers about a job will give some news this week? Okay, let's do yes or no for Concierto. Yeah, numerology. I love numerology, Jean. I wish I was an expert in that. It's the 11th of the 11th today in where I am right now. 11/11. Hassan, it can be fortune telling, but most of the time it's advice and insight. It's not always predicting the future. Concierto, will you hear any news? Yes or no? Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Message for Concierto. Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, so we've got like a you're not allowed to know situation. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Virgo energy. This could be instability, insecurity. It's like you need to wait and find out. So it's not telling me yes and it's not telling me no. But this can be an energy of someone who's lazy, someone who neglects their responsibilities, someone who feels insecure. You know, there's insecurity here, but it's not telling me yes or no. I'm sorry. It's Veterans Day. Yeah, what's today? It's Veterans Day here. What do we call it in Australia, though? I forgot. How could I forget that? Hey, like 11, does Haley's higher self think she is getting tired of pretending she does not need anyone? Matthew. You're welcome, Concierto. Matthew, are you still here? Do you want me to answer your question? Remembrance Day, that's what we call it here in Australia. Today is Remembrance Day. I was supposed to be silent at 11 a.m. I forgot. Okay, Matthew, yes or no? Shuffling your cards. I'm seeing that 3 of Pentacles a lot for everyone. That's repetitive. That's about wasting time, delays and disappointments. Universe, spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Messages for Matthew. Yes or no? Message for Matthew. Yes or no? I've got a no. I've got the 5 of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. This is an energy of surrendering, feeling defeated, feeling like you just need to walk away from conflict and drama. It's also about change and communication, or a lack of communication. It can be about deception, aggression, bullying. It just can be conflict energy. Mainly, it's an energy of change and walking away. Okay. All right. My back's getting sore. I think I'm going to hop off now. Thanks again, Jean, for your help. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Thanks, everyone, for chatting and keeping me company. If you haven't liked the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye. You're welcome, Matthew.